So, like, you called knowing probably what you're going to do. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna tell my husband what's going on and let him make the decision
No,
on.
no, 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 no. He doesn't get to make this call. You got to be a grown woman. You made the decision to blow up your house, and you made the decision to find true love finally with this dude. Where'd y'all meet?
The
Oh,
gym.
of course. Is he a personal trainer?
He's not.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What was it about 7 years with the guy that became your husband? What about that relationship?
Been difficult. We've had a lot of ups and downs. I suffer from mental illness. I'm a recovering drug addict.
Okay.
So he's been with me through a lot of stuff, and I felt like I owed my life to him for pulling me out of everything. I don't feel like we're compatible in a lot of ways because I like a lot of emotional touch, a lot of affirmation, and I don't feel like I get that
Have you ever been really specific and clear with him about what you need?
several times.
Okay.
And he's good for a couple of days, and then he just kind of falls back into old habits.
Okay. Why did you marry him?
I felt like I owed it to him, honestly, for everything that he went through with me, hospital stays, rehabs, that kind of thing. So I just felt like I owed it to him to stay with him because he stayed with me through a lot of crap that most men wouldn't have.
Yeah. I think relationship and love out of obligation eventually runs out of gas.
Yeah.
And sometimes what seems like the kindest thing to do can end up being the cruelest thing. Because he's been through hell and back with you, and he saw something in you 7 years ago that you couldn't see in yourself, right?
Right.
And he took that trip, and instead of you having the harder conversation saying, honey, I'm not going to marry you. I'll always have a place for you in my soul. Like you walked alongside me through some darkness. And also, I don't think we were meant to be romantically involved for the rest of our lives to build a life together. Both of those things can be true. And that might sound mean, but it's just him being honest. But looking him in the eye and say, I do forever, and then immediately finding somebody new to hook up with, that feels more cruel, right?
Mm-hmm.